First at 4, we are talking about ice safety as bitter cold temperatures move in. Some of you may be itching to get onto those frozen lakes and rivers for winter sports, but you have to know when it is really safe to do so. The Coast Guard says even people who think they're pros can make some dangerous mistakes. Kim DeGiulio walks us through some safety information that could prevent a disaster.
We are incredibly lucky to be surrounded by water here in Michigan. But sometimes that water that surrounds us can become dangerous, especially in the winter months when that water turns to ice. Winter sports on ice can be a great time, but the truth of the matter is being active on ice is dangerous, especially this time of the year when that ice is just forming.
All it takes is one bad decision, to be complacent, thinking that, oh, I've done this 100 times. I've been here 30 years. I know what I'm doing.
U.S. Coast Guard Jeremiah Schiesel tells me he's had to save even the most experienced.
There is no such thing as, safe ice. We highly discourage people from going out on the ice, but we know people still do it.
And when they do it and it ends poorly, people usually don't make it. The 1-10-1 rule goes into effect as soon as that ice breaks.
So you have about 1 minute to control your breathing, about 10 minutes of functional time. And this is not if you're not wearing any survival gear, dry suit. So 10 minutes of being able to use your extremities, your fingers, and then 1 hour of survival.
What do you recommend if you're gonna do it? Here's what the conditions should be.
Ice thickness is a must, and the way you're going to tell that is by drilling into the ice and verifying its thickness. To walk on, usually it's about 4 to 5 inches, and then to drive on, we're talking at least 12 inches.
And most importantly, communicate with others about heading out on the ice and dress appropriately.
Our message to the public is prepare for the worst. Prepare as if you're going to be going into freezing water. And that basically involves wearing a dry suit and bright colored clothing, telling somebody on shore where you're going to be at when you're going to return, and stick to that plan.
The Coast Guard also recommends bringing a handheld radio with you, again, if you must go. That way, if you do run into trouble, you can contact somebody immediately for help. I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
Coast Guard also has this word of warning. It says ice fishers should not leave their shanties or tents behind when they go home. If officers see something like that floating in the water, they have to treat that situation as a missing person case.